Hey guys, okay, so I decided to show you Eleanor Ann by Laura Tuzio. I'm so sorry. The name's a little hard to pronounce, but this is my version of her. She's such a cutie, isn't she? Yes, she is. So I completed her, and she is filled with amethyst. She has the Super 7 crystal in her, and she has rose quartz and selenite. And I think she is a freaking awesome baby. I think she has that black tourmaline in her also. Yes, she's so awesome, and her essence is so divine and so sweet. Yes, it is. I think she is an amazing baby. Amazingly cute and sweet. Yes, she is. So I'm currently in the process of making more. I've just been taking a break because, mentally it's a little bit exhausting, And it's like I feel like every time I create like one baby, I get like super tired. So it's just like, it takes me a while. But I definitely will be making more babies. Okay, but anyways, what I wanted to talk about today? I wanted to talk about my hair, yes, because like I remember growing up as a little girl and like, you know, my hair, like I grew up with my grandparents, so like obviously like my grandma wasn't really like great at doing hair, but my aunt was, so my aunt did my hair. But like it was like this whole thing because I had to teach myself how to braid and stuff because like it was just hard. I had to figure it out. And then like I remember in school, sorry guys, I'm not high. I just took some Benadryl though because allergies are allergy, okay? Like it's not it. But anyways, um, yeah, I remember when living with my dad. I used to get extensions, like single braids for my hair, and like the boys in school would make fun of me and call me weave. And then so I was like tired of them calling me weave. It was so embarrassing, right? And then so I showed my regular hair and they're like, oh, her hair is so pinched. And then they would make fun of me. Yes, they would. A little teacher would be laughing hee haw with them. It was oh so funny. So amazing though, right? Because like I was having a hard time at home and then I went to school and I have another hard time there too. But okay. And like yeah, so like I had this whole thing with hair. Like I was so embarrassed of my hair because the black boys would like try to make it this thing. And then I noticed that they would always like big up like the Indian girls and like the Caucasian girls for their hair, and then like have something to say about the black girls with their hair, right? There's never anything good, always something negative, as always. So I grew up trying to like hide my hair. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want people to see my hair because I thought my hair wasn't good enough to be seen. Like I thought that like my hair was pinched, as the boys in the class would say. You know what I mean? Like I thought that it was just not up to par, And I was just like, I didn't want to look at her here so you guys can see as I speak, but yeah, I didn't want to and by the way guys, she's like not for sale. I'm keeping her for myself. So that's why she's allowed to be in the house around the cat or Moonlight. I don't really like to call her a cat because like obviously she is more than a cat. She is a divine intuitive soul, and like so I don't really call her a cat, but like she's my guide, right? Like she's like a guide in human form, or not human form but in feline form. But anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? But like yeah, oh yeah, like the boys would make fun of the girls with the hair and stuff like that, right? And like they often find some kind of issue with black girls, right? So I grew up like trying to like hide my hair. Like it was kind of like hard to do my hair because I didn't really know how to do it, and then it was so thin, so it was just like ugh, it was just this whole thing. But then I'm like, let me try locks, because I wanted to grow my hair because I was like, oh my gosh, guys. And then this is the whole thing. This is why like you should like never let people touch your hair, because I'm telling you guys, my hair was not balding, okay? And then I went to my baby father's mother to make her put her hands in my head and tell me how like I had this big bald spot in the back of my head and it's broken back now, yes. But it was like that for many years on Wedding Girl. After she, like literally, as she was doing my hair, like I found it so suspicious. But anyway, I digress. Like, let me keep going on. Yeah, like so like anyways, I used to wear weaves a lot because I didn't want to show my hair. I'd even like my ex, for example, like he would even talk about my hair like oh, and like laugh at, you could tell that they're like making their little laughy comments and little things to themselves, you know what I mean? And then so like I had this whole thing about hair, like it was just so disturbing to me because it was like black girls didn't really get a chance to like show their natural hair because there was always some kind of issue with it, and then people wouldn't think that like we had long hair to begin with. So it was like, oh, your hair's so pictures. I remember even I remember when I started wearing extensions, and then like one of the Indian girls see me from like, I remember like I was like grade 7 when I was getting bullied for my hair, right? So one of the Indian girls saw me, but it was like we were older at this point, right? And she was like, oh my god, I'm so impressed, your hair's grown, and like they just make it into this thing, and they just make me feel so insecure and disturbed. Like I was always so embarrassed, and I felt so ugly to show my hair. And then so I wanted to do locks, right? But then it was my baby father's cousin's mom's best friend who did my locks, and that energy just felt all off. Like my hair just, I was not feeling those locks. So I just shaved my head because I didn't really have an attachment to my hair, and I was going through a lot anyway, so I shaved it out completely. And then after I had my spiritual awakening, like I'm just like, let me put some, let me do locks. And my locks were so short. Oh my god. Yo, okay, so this is a funny story. So my locks were so short, right? Right? So I had put my picture on my display, like my wallpaper on my phone, because I wanted to like try to like embrace my hair because I'm like I wanted to like love the way I look too, right? So I put my picture as my lock screen, and my daughter or my wallpaper on my phone, and my daughter is like my daughter sees the picture and she's like, Mom, take it off. I felt so bad. But when I look back at the pictures the other day, like we were talking about it, and I was bringing up and my daughter was like, I never said that. So I went back to see if we could find the photo, and yo, we we locked eyes and both started crying, laughing because I was like, why? The picture was so crazy. Like I can't even believe that I put this as my lock screen or my wallpaper. Like that is crazy. But yeah, I did. And then anyway, so even today I was looking at pictures of my hair when I first started my journey, and my hair was like nothing to me does now, right? And I'm still learning, mind you. Like I'm still learning. It's not like, you know, I learned how to do hair overnight. I taught myself because this is the best part. Like these people thought that they could like take away my health and take away my finances and all kind of stuff, and I wouldn't be able to prosper. But they took away the money, and I lost weight, looking great. Can't wait for summer. Yeah. And they took away the money so I could do my hair, and my hair grew. Sucks for you, right? So I was just like, watch when bad gal quickly steps out in the summertime. Just like all these exes that thought they were doing something, giving me all these kids and not helping, and they don't see that I have upgraded, I've leveled up, and like I don't even need a little petty change or help, okay? Because I am a phenomenal woman. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah. So my hair just started to grow, and at first, in the beginning of the Loc Journey, I put an extension because I'm like, I really feel like I could be desired with short hair, right? But then after life knocked me down a few pegs, I was like, you know what? Let me try to embrace my natural hair. Oh, no. I wanted to like get a change too, because I did have that extension, those long extensions that I self put inside, because I gave myself micro lots. I started the process by myself with like twist because I wanted my hair to be fuller, twist, and I think like braids, and then I just started interlocking. So I have like a mixture of all. I have a mixture of conjoined locks because in the beginning I did not have, it was so hard to interlock like the back ones without joining them. So I did. And I think some of them were like skinny. And so I did. I joined them. You know, but my was like I'm still learning because I was just my hair just told me today that it wants me to use jojoba oil, so I'm gonna get that and try it, you know, because I was using aloe vera, but it seems my hair doesn't like it as much as I thought it did because it was growing. So I was like, oh my gosh, you're growing, so you must love it. But apparently not. Apparently not. So I'm gonna do that. But like, it's been like what, 2 years, I think. Like I think, yeah, I started my Loc Journey in 2024. I think like around May. So May 2024, and we're in 2026 now, and it's like April. So I think it's like about 2 years or whatever, like something like that, similar. Yeah. So yeah, and I think it's like I should really put before and after photos. My God, like I don't know. I gotta see how I feel in the morning when I'm editing this. Like, are we gonna put? We can probably try. I'm gonna look for one where you can't really see my face like that. 'Cause it was not it. Like, yeah. So, you guys, get what? We're about to go on another adventure. Oh my God, I have so much to talk about because like I want to like talk about my whole journey and like how I'm rising above everything because I just made this big transformation that I'm gonna talk about in my next video. I guess right now. I'm not sure. Yeah, my test with you. My test with you. All right, see you guys in the next video.